What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy, and when it comes to Rings of Power, can you be any more laughable, any more cringe? I never thought I would see the day when a show equaling the Acolyte levels of numbers is still live on the air. But when we come over here, it was announced right off the bat when Season 2 came out that it was already losing viewership. And that's no real surpriser when we did discover that even by The Hollywood Reporter, they were losing viewership by the end of last season, having literally only 37% of their all-around viewers finish out the show. This show has always been a monumental, abysmal failure. And we already ran over the fact that they basically lost 50% of their viewership season over season, even with putting out 3 episodes out the gate week 1 for season 2, and just continuing to go downhill. Even though Amazon Prime wants to come out here and say that we're the greatest show ever, we're at the top of the charts, everything's all amazing on our own personal charts, so don't check us. We're perfect, okay? According to us, we're perfect. Okay, we're amazing. Well, viewership data is getting worse. Viewership data shows that Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power total watch time declined by 51% in its 3rd week. It's already in the Acolyte territory. This show should honestly have been canceled after season 1, but they're contractually obligated to at least get 5 seasons. I don't know if they're going to get the full 5 seasons. They'll probably do 4 seasons, if not 3. But why don't we get into this, shall we? Because this is just another monumental moment of pure bliss and joy for me personally, because I have to watch this show. Data analyst company Luminite reports that Lord of the Rings of Power only garnered 372.7 million minutes watched for its week of September 6th through September 12th. That is 51% less than the show's 2nd week, where it garnered 764.7 million minutes watched. In its 1st week, the show only garnered 632 million minutes watched, albeit it was only available to watch for a single day in the Luminite's weekly window. So you got the whole thing going on there. But even Variety is coming out and is showing you guys that it's not even really reaching its own top 10 reports on streaming data. And we've been seeing it, guys. Like, even when it comes to Samba TV data, and I'll come back over here, Samba TV put out its first initial week data right over here. And when you track Samba TV data, you can only use other Samba TV data alongside it. But Samba TV data showed for its very first week, when it aired 3 episodes out the gate, only 902,000 households actually watched at least some of those all 3 episodes. And when it compared to the year prior, 50% drop off. So you lost 50% of viewership over 3 episodes, wherein season 1, you aired 2 episodes and you had more viewership. Your show is a failure. But let's come over here to the Samba TV data, because I haven't actually done this. We're going to do this live in this video. What was last week's top 10 shows? Okay, so Samba TV saying Lord of the Rings of Power came in at 5 according to their data. But everywhere else, not showing up, abysmal charts. We're discovering that it's getting lesser and lesser viewership week over week over week, and it's still on the air. But when it comes to everything else about the show, Amazon's telling you it's good. No, it's not. It's a disaster. Audiences know the truth. Audiences know that this show is an abysmal failure, and it's just getting worse. Every single week, I'm having to do This Is Mordor Country with my good buddy Adam the Renaissancer, Jed the Hollywood Scholar, Alec Baldwin's finger there, Alf's there, so on and so forth. We even got frickin' Dr. Rachel Lindbergh showing on up, and it's just getting worse. It's continuing to go downhill as this entire show is just walking and talking about very fancy, floaty words. And yes, impeccable design for the world, you know, how architecture looks, all this stuff looks beautiful, but your ring props look like shit, your wigs look like shit, everything about this is shit, the story is shit. There's no real substance to this. It's all beautiful and fancy and floaty, but it's nothing of substance. It's just steadily going downhill, and audiences are recognizing this. Audiences are checking out. This show should have been canceled after season 1, but it wasn't due to contractual obligation reasons, obviously. There's no real shocker to that. But as your viewership keeps declining, Is there going to be an escape clause? Is there going to be a way to get out of this? Because you already lost 50% over week 1. We're now 51% lower than week 3. Well, than week 2. How was week 2's numbers? Oh, they were also an abysmal failure. When it came to season 1, you only had 37% of people actually finishing it out. How can the show be sustained? How can the show keep going forward? It can't. Audiences recognize the truth that this show is an abysmal failure and there's no turning it around. I'm just sitting over here laughing my head off the entire time because that's all that it really is. It's a joke. It's an all around, let's just walk and talk about our feelings and try to gaslight everybody that we're actually good when in reality we're just pile of dog shit. I guess, you place all your eggs into the DEI progressive intersectional feminist propaganda basket for Lord of the Rings, which is the exact opposite of what all that is. You're gonna get a mega pile of shit as you continue your quest to get the next Game of Thrones that Lord of the Rings should never have been. But I'm gonna leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.